Cayde versus Milisav. Looks like Cayde is playing Endymion. That's one of his personal favorite decks. Lady. So he still hasn't used up his pendulum summon. Ooh. That's not exactly too scary of a board to end on. We'll see how Milisav replies. He does have that face down. That face down could be something like Solemn Card or Infinite Impermanence or something like that. Alrighty, he's using Foolish Berry of Goods. There's a ton of good cards you can throw off that, even if they're not archetypal, such as the. Oh, true. Oh, so he's playing Monarchs. I guess I should have guessed by the lack of an extra deck. This is not good for Endymion, because if he gets locked out of the extra deck, that means he can't pendulum summon anything from the top of the extra deck. Alrighty, so he added the Prime Monarch. That's probably the better than either of these two. Yeah, that was way better than drawing. That looked like it bricked him up pretty bad. Monarchs are pretty inherently bricky decks, so very hard for them to actually. Okay, so that was just a bluff card. Spell Power Mastery lets you add an Endymion card, which is really good. And it lets you play spell counters. It's like basically a updated version of the old spell mastery card. Really good card overall. So now he has enough to search with the Servant of Endymion. That trap might be. A gate might be something else. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. It's definitely something he can respond with, unless he has a hand trap in hand. I'm not sure how many hand traps Monarchs actually run. Righty, he has a good array of spell counters on basically everything right now. This will let him start searching. Alrighty, he's going into a Link Summon, I believe. Yep. Daybreaker the Shining Warrior. Using Link 2 to go into. Alrighty, he's Pendulum Summoning now. Nice, he got that Endymion Master Magic out that lets him get a negate. Or he has two of them out, so he gets two negates, I believe. I don't think that's one. No, that is not once per turn. So, yeah, if you got enough spell counters out, he could potentially negate. So it looks like he didn't have any Monarchs in hand if he just set that Idol's face down. That's unfortunate. Looks like a not quite an OTK for Cayde, but really close. Milisav is going to have to play really carefully this turn if they want any chance of actually recovering from this. I don't think he got enough for negates. Oh no, it's just any card with spell counter. Dark Ruler no more is kind of completely screw all that up. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, all those cards are negated, so you can't use if their effects, unfortunately. A Dark Ruler no more was really a blowout for that. Unfortunate, but you know that happens. But that is Monarch's Erupt. Will negate the effects of all face-up monsters who have tribute summon monsters. Oh boy, that's a really good floodgate. But he has to summon a tribute monster first. Oh, he has a Stormforce, so now he can tribute one of his monsters. That is unfortunate for Caydebear, unless he draws in some kind of back row removal. Looks like that's gonna be really tough for him to get over. But Milisav has to draw something. He has to want to really trying to think if Milisav would have to go into a really high attack card because like Cade could just like swing over something like the normal Monarch's 2400 attack and just kill him right there. I guess we'll see just what he goes into. Okay, so there's the Ether or Ether, definitely Monarch that lets him summon another Monarch, I believe. Do special summon one monster at 2400 or more attack. Pretty good. So with that Ether out, he's gonna have summoned something even bigger to be able to swing over. That's a really unfortunate for Cade. Looks like Milisav might have just turned this duel around with that Dark Ruler no more. They're not going to be able to do any damage this turn, but once you get that Floodgate up, the Rage or whatever of the Monarch's Erupt, once he gets that up, it's gonna be really tough for Cade to come back. Let's see, he draws in some kind of monster back row removal or something. That's going to be returned to the hand at the end of the turn because of Rather's effect. We won't be able to swing over that. This looks like it might be a major turnaround. Alrighty. Like we're just gonna wait for that Pantheism finish. There we go. It looks like he wants to get those three or one of those domains in hand. Well, you have no cards in the extra deck, and opponent can add special summons from the extra deck, so that's gonna lock him from summoning any of these face-up monsters in the extra deck as well. Looking more like a loss for Cade. This was an insane comeback.
Let's see though.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, that Kira as a light Monarch is gonna bounce back to hand. Gonna set that Monarch's Erupt, which is gonna negate all face-up monsters on the field, which is gonna be really hard floodgate for Cayde to get over. On top of the other floodgate of Domain of the True Monarchs. So he's gonna be able to search out an Endymion card, but that has to be really good Endymion card in order to like actually win him this game. Caydebear. Righty, he searches out Reflection of Endymion. I don't know if he can actually do anything with that, but at least he has spell counters on the field. Looks like he put all the spell counters on that Magister. What the heck? Yeah, that blue boy got negated, unfortunately. Any Duel Links player is gonna be very, very familiar with Magician of Prophecy. He's Pendulum Summoning. The question is, does he actually have anything he can do in response? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Might be able to link summon in something that can swing over the Ether. Not sure though. He can link summon into an access code talker that could win him the game right there, but depends on if he has it. No, it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Yeah, he has a smaller extra deck, so I assume he's still trying to build it up. If he had an access code talker right there, though, that would have been an easy win. Or something with something with 3,000 attack. Guess I don't know if Access Gold Talker's base spec is 3,000 or not. No, okay, so you would have had to have a Link 3 or Link 4 with 3,000 or more attack. Looks like it might be game for Caydebear, though. Righty's Tribute Summoning Kyurez, which allows you to target 2 cards on field and destroy them. Player can draw 1 card for each of the cards controlled that was destroyed by this effect. Oh, that's I mean that's good, but that comes with a pretty hefty downside. I think he can definitely take that downside though, with the Monarchs are up on field and the Domain of the True Monarchs. So both those are going to be bound to the extra deck. He's not going to be able to access them unless he can get rid of that Domain of the True Monarchs. So that might have led him into the back row removal he actually needs to win this game. He needs something like a Harpy's Feather Duster though, because the Lightning Storm wouldn't be able to activate. Even if they got rid of the monsters, he'd still have the Pendulum Scales on board. And he just said 2 more, and this is looking worse and worse. See if Caydebear can actually pull back from this, but it's not looking like it. Shame because he started off so strong, but that Monarchs can pull some crazy plays. searching out another floodgate, I assume. Not be destroyed by card effects, and neither of them can target with them card effects. Oh boy, that's a another floodgate. Or not floodgate per se, but that's just another piece of back row that he needs to figure out how to get over. Not sure he has it in him at this point, unfortunately. Okay, now that Dark Ruler no more wasn't activated this turn, Caydebear actually can start taking damage. Oh, it looks like he didn't attack with the Kiraz for whatever reason. Wonder if there's an effect or something preventing him. This card... Oh, it can't attack during the turn. It was normal or special summoned. Okay. I mean, unless he can get rid of that back roll, he's doing at this point is just stalling. It doesn't look like he has any Link 4s or anything like that to actually use. Like, if he just had a Link 4 with 3,000 attack, like, he could have gotten over the Ether last turn. Is that Monarch Stormforth? Yeah, that's Monarch Stormforth, unfortunately. Gonna let him tribute one of his cards, summon another Monarch. That is unfortunate for Cade. And escalation of the Monarchs. I don't think there's anything Cade can do here in response. Yeah, I don't... That's not really a mythical institution. It's really gonna do him anything at this point. Needs to get that back row off the field. Only way he's actually doing at this turn, though, is if he's got Harvey Feather Duster or something. Ready? He's something that. It's Tribute Potter, I guess. Oh, there's escalation. That Stormforth is letting him summon Erebus. Erebus do. Send 2 Monarch, different names from your hand and or deck to the graveyard. Shuffle 1 card from your opponent's hand. Oh, to their deck. At least not even gonna be able to have that. Or you could choose shuffle these or something. Oh, that is unfortunate. It looks like that might be the end for Caydebear right there. I mean, he can put counters on stuff all he wants. I don't think that's gonna really change much. Remove any number of spell counters, add 1 monster from your hand or deck or extra deck with the level equal. Oh, that's pretty good effect. But it would have to be pretty... I mean, he has to... Oh, if he Pendulum summons that, he can swing over the Kiraz. Might be able to win this one, actually. The only problem with that, though, is if he activates the escalation of the Monarch, if he'd summon something over the Kiraz instead. I guess we're going to see. Yeah, that is. Oh no, it looks like he's not going to. He might have already used his pendulum summon or something. I guess that's probably the end right here, though. Milisav is thinking they're probably just gonna swing into that though, and then attack for game. Yeah, I mean, Cade doesn't have any other responses at this point. Looks like Milisav is just making sure. We're just gonna